Sorry for for anyone watching on Instagram. Just
You watch it like 3 times now.
Yeah.
Introduction.
well, we're rehearsing together. So we are Pektis Studio. I am Mahmoud.
I'm Echo.
Julian.
We have our own board game design studio and publishing. We're publishing one game right now, Wanderlust. You can check it out on our Instagram or homepage.
Can you see it in the back?
And yeah, it's right there. We today we're going to have something called a board game lab design session. It's a little skit that we come together and we try to come up with new ideas of board games, based on either suggestions from people or rolling a dice or having a list and so on. Just because we want to really open to the community behind the scenes when designing a board game. How does it go from start, from concept to completion? Share with you guys our ideas, you share your ideas, and so on. And for today, I think we're trying something new. So
How about like I'll explain how we did last time. So basically, sorry for repeating all the information again. I went to BGG and sort of put all the mechanism into an Excel sheet. German Excel sheet. We drive together, and then each number has corresponding with one mechanism, and then we roll the dice and to see which mechanism that we should be working on, and then the audience from our Twitch or wherever we stream give us like a theme that we need to work on. So last time we have music festival together. For me, there was dumpling food booth with the mechanism of, what was that? Tile laying. And then Julian has music concert with stacking, so it's like a almost dexterity sort of game that has to, for photographers, like you need to stand on a higher post. And then I don't remember what you did music concert with. No, music concert. You also have zombie thing.
The zombie eating thing when you had the stage and the zombies, and then you throw different pieces of meat.
Different pieces of meat.
And you're trying to collect.
And then the second idea that we did together last time was a kaiju petting zoo. That was a very fun thing. Yeah. I think like that one and potentially like might be something that we like take time in the future to revisit again. I think it's a really fun theme. But yeah, that's what we did last time. So this time Mahmoud came up with a new idea.
So instead of coming up with just random examples from about the mechanisms, we also wanted to add something new. So right next to us here, if you look at the top-down view, you can see.
Don't think they can see
to the top or the close-up camera, but yeah. No, the big one. Yes, and point to this thingy next to you. This whole thing. Yeah. So this has the design component station. So it has a lot of board game components, dice, plastic pieces, all sorts of things, and we're going to randomly each get one type of component, one game mechanism from the list by rolling a dice, and a generic theme. And this time we have to use the components that we got as part of the game on how to play your game. So would you like first to try to figure out what components you're going to get?
I think we need to roll the dice first.
Yeah.
Like, let's roll the dice for the mechanism first. Right?
And I'm very sorry if it looks like I'm doing something completely different, but I have to like get
You are
the
doing something completely different.
Just for explanation, I tried to get all the chats like similar at the time, that if something
moderating.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Can you give us 2 dice?
Here.
I already got it. What size are? Okay.
D6.
So in total I have, okay, so 100 is enough. 100. I'm having a brain shortage.
You can do it.
6 plus 6. Wait, what am I doing?
Just get a D10.
So the highest number would be 66, correct?
Get a D10.
That's fine. We can have 66. I only have 68 mechanisms, so it's
okay.
a 2 that would be.
66 is fine.
All right, so we get rid of this. Okay, so you want to roll first? Each number corresponding with 2 mechanisms, so you can choose one.
44.
44. It is movement points. Roll and move. It kind of fits together. You can do it together, maybe.
Wait, movement points.
Assuming like you have points and you have to move.
So like Kaido kind of thing.
Sort of.
Okay. Roll and move like Monopoly. Seriously? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Apparently, yes. Okay, so you got yours. Ah. What if like I got Euro or economic or auction?
I can switch then with you and you can take movement.
Oh, something wrong with your dice.
Ammonia.
Something wrong with your dice. It's always double number. It's 11, so card play, conflict resolution. Don't know what that means. And mini map resolution, what that means. I'm gonna re-roll. I know I'm cheating, but I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 like separately because I think something wrong with it. Okay, 26 or 62? 26. It is not 26. 62. Resource queue and victory point as resource. That's interesting. Victory point as resource.
Yeah, that's like small world.
What the
Like-
hell?
Something is happening.
What was that?
I don't know.
Funny sounds.
Okay, I can.
Something that you, whatever, let's say you're collecting money and at the end of the game, that's still like 5 tribes.
I played my 5 tribes.
Yes,
Don't
you
think I
did.
finished it.
Yes, you did.
But
Hello, Vanya.
victory points as a resource doesn't mean that I can spend my victory points to do ABC.
You spend as one of the resources. Usually it's money. It's like if you have
Oh.
resources, money, and then in
And
the
what
game
is
you-
resource queue?
resource queue? I have no idea what that means.
What does it say?
Resource queue. Ah, wait,
Maybe-
I forgot. Like I.
Or maybe you
these
can.
are all
I think maybe
links.
you can have to work the resources in a specific order.
I
have
mean,
to
you
line
can
it
go
up.
ahead and roll your dice. I can read the
Oh.
description.
Wouldn't be
Resource.
resource.
Ah, here it says resources are in an ordered queue, can only be pulled from one end or rarely both ends, but not in the middle. So I guess it's like in a line,
It's like the
and
cards.
then you have
What is it?
to
Uh,
acquire
right.
them in a specific order.
It's very particular.
like
Never
the cards.
played something like this.
Yes,
What?
in Scout.
And that's not resources though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got what you mean. I got what you
Possible
mean.
resources. Okay, so what? Can you give me paper?
Paper.
Because
yeah.
I'm like,
Of course.
And pen.
I'm like.
You can
so
still roll your
old.
dice. Is it 1, 2, or 2, 1?
It's 21.
It's 21. Dice rolling.
Oh fuck.
And bias.
Bias.
You don't know what bias is. So bias, I'll just read it to you, okay? Pieces automatically move in a certain direction, or it is easier to, like Automa in Wanderlust. So there's a certain algorithm that it moves. So I'm just gonna finish reading it so people can also know what it means. Pieces automatically move in a certain direction, or it's easier to move in a certain direction, or some directional environmental factor has gameplay effects. This is commonly used in assimilating wind, currents, gravity, conveyor belts, sun angle, or other environmental features. Please don't design a war game. He has dice rolling and bias.
Okay.
No warning.
That's the wrong paper. That's sticker.
Dice rolling.
He also get dice rolling. He also like dice movement. Roll and move.
Yeah, and
I forgot what was I? What was I? Myself and me. What? What did I get? 62? Resource queue. Resource queue and victory point as resource. I need to write it down.
Okay.
Everybody got mechanism?
Yeah.
I try.
I need to write it down, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, so what is the next step now?
Okay, sorry. I had bias, so it was what rotating some stuff.
What?
Rotating, sorry.
Dice rolling for you. And bias. Bias, it's like I explained it, but bias means that there is a certain algorithm, the way that it moves automatically, usually for like wind, how the wind is gonna move, how the sun gonna move, but it's on its own, like automatic.
Just stick with dice
Yes.
rolling.
I try.
She's gonna put it together and design a war game because it sounds like a perfect for what do you have again? You also have dice.
Movement points and roll a move.
What if you don't get dice? Then you have to get
Yeah.
dice.
No.
I have.
Do we have if somebody's listening, maybe somebody has a cool topic to choose, which theme it could be, because it's much easier if I can put it into a theme.
Okay, well, people are doing that.
Can you get a D4, please, Julian? And the one next to it?
I'm sorry, what is it?
Okay, so we have 4 columns in the component stack and 8.
What about these? Don't count.
Oh, I did not see these. 4. Okay, so 5, 6 columns and 8 rows.
Mm-hmm.
So for the column, which column? We roll first a D6.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm column number 2. I guess from left to right. No, from
Left
the 2 outside
from the
as
small
well.
one.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2. Yeah, and then
That is so
8.
specific.
Why?
You make it so
Like
complicated.
Okay,
3.
3, 1. You get Wonderland's little tokens.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Oh God. Okay.
we're also sick of looking these. Because we did our like prototype for Wonderland's hand cutted. These are laser cutted the tokens, but we do cut like the thing. And stick on this token, so we're quite we're all fed up with these
So the souvenir, they were for the prototype, the souvenir shape from Wanderlust.
Yeah.
I can have
more,
one.
right?
I can get one. Yeah,
We have some.
it's behind me here. Okay, you can go next. You can pick any way you like.
So what is the dice that I roll first?
D6 normal dice.
D6. Okay. So let's see. It's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing good in there.
Dice.
Okay. I don't have dice rolling. I don't need dice rolling. Okay, so 1, 2. What should I roll next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The D8. Just roll the D8.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are those? Are those just chips?
At least they're better than multicolored. And you have
no,
2 shades.
guys. Do you remember if you play these? You know where they come from? This is from another game that we bought, okay? And then Mahmoud is to the point, like, when we're designing first making prototypes, he saved all the scraps he can get from other, like...
It works. It works.
This
and
is
it's
from Alchemist. Do you remember?
It was from Alchemist.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, so I got this.
And so you start with a 6. So the third row and a D8. The third. Oh, you're lucky. Okay, should we take 2
What you
components
got?
at least? Who got cubes?
I have normal lit.
I let's kind of count as cubes. I don't need...
Oh, I have an idea.
This is so hard for me.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Okay, how about like we got 1 assigned to us, and then you can choose 1 from anywhere.
Okay, that makes sense. I like.
Because if you don't have dice, you can't design, right? So there's a chance to get dice if you wanted to, or these can potentially, be D2s.
So you keep doing.
Flip them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Or that.
Okay, so we
you
get
wanna
to choose.
you want to choose something.
I will choose 1, 2, 3. So column 4, row 4. No. 1 above.
That's 3.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. Okay.
You take so many dice.
I have to have dice. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good. Oh, wow.
Me? Okay. This is your collection of like design resources. I don't know what you have. Do you have something like train?
Train. One of those, but not a lot of pieces. There are houses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
the one that fell. Oh.
I don't need houses. Okay, you go.
The one below has a car.
I need dice, obviously. I have to make it.
You already have dice. Oh, you don't have dice. No, technically these can be dice.
I take dice.
Or the close up. Yeah.
This.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Echo doesn't need something.
Should we pick something random then for you?
Sure. I feel like I don't need anything.
Oh, you have to use it.
No,
You have to incorporate this into the game. It's the whole point.
I don't know. You can choose something.
We're
on one team.
We'll make it a bit fun. Okay, let's give you something easy. Something that has
I don't want a house.
random pieces. So how about the first column? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one.
Cylinders?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
If you guys hearing like voices in the background, because Mahmoud is like legally melting.
I am.
So he has to have his fan on, otherwise
I am.
you will see a gulp
Yeah.
of
Exactly.
mush next to me. So sorry for the noises. Wow, these are cute.
Okay, so theme.
Oh, you have the spirit. Look at this. The Spirit Island
Spirit
of
Island
mushrooms. What is
This
this?
was the pack from Essen. I have no idea. I remember the big packs. You actually filtered them. You and Julian.
This feels like architectural term. Zucke? Sorry. All right.
Okay.
So,
Theme.
do I have a theme? Like someone suggested a theme, or
I mean-
otherwise we can.
We can. I think we choose for this one. Or again, if somebody listen,
If you have any ideas
if
for
you have,
themes,
do you have an idea for a theme we can use? So everybody has different components at the moment, different automatics. We just need a theme.
Different automatics?
Purpose.
A purpose. I don't know. What are you interested in lately? What is the last TV show you watched, and what is the plot of it?
Why are you using complicating stuff?
No, you don't need to. You don't need to come tell the
Last-
story.
Let's
but
say
you just need to-
last TV thing was Rick and Morty. So let's say sci-fi.
Rick and Morty is sci-fi.
No, Rick and Morty is so realistic. It's actually a documentary.
What do you think about?
You can use sci-fi.
Or let's just choose one
Uh-huh.
for our own.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
not fun. That makes it easy.
Okay, then choose.
You choose one for you, Lynn.
Oh,
I like that
I
one.
know.
Okay, something that has to do with Brazil. Like the festivals, the street festivals.
You said Brazil. Only
the
Brazil.
carnival.
No, Brazil.
No, I'm explaining.
Yes,
the
Brazil.
carnivals.
No, at Brazil.
He's gonna design a war game. Why did you
I
give
said
him a
carnival,
country?
not the country.
No, Brazil. I take Brazil.
Okay, Brazil it is.
Okay.
For you?
I find one. Wait, you do her. You do him.
Yeah, so Julian does you and you do me.
You find one for me.
Echo. I want Echo to have.
Goldfish.
How
Another cat.
should I give her a war game?
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how that works.
What is her name?
Ooh, tell her like a year.
I want you to make a game about. What's her name? Emilia Hart, the first woman trying to surround the world with a plane.
I thought that woman like disappeared
Yes.
in Bermuda Triangle.
Don't try to.
What am I gonna do? Resource. So when resource around out, she
Shouldn't we
disappeared.
maybe change the camera to standing?
If you can.
I can't. So professional. Like
If it works.
really. I mean, I'm pretty sure this view is so like tilted this like this.
Now we're gonna see in a bit. Okay, and do you know Amelia Earhart?
I know it's a
It's
pilot.
very specific.
Can you just like change to whoa?
Okay, how about Oh no, he's the one giving you.
Yeah.
Make something a bit more
Emilia
generic.
Earhart.
I
So
don't
it
know
can
what
be
to
about
do.
flights or airplanes or people getting lost, anything that has to do with Amelia Earhart.
That sounds.
Or Night at the Museum because she was a character in the movie, so
What the?
it's not me, I'm not saying anything.
What?
Okay.
I think I'm even more confused.
I think that this is only showing me at the end.
Yeah, we will see.
Okay. So, okay.
For you, what mechanism do you have again?
I have roll a move or movement points. I have this wonderful souvenir, blank souvenir chips. and
dice.
4 colors of dice.
Okay, this is just because I wanted to design something like this, but like my theme is always like obscure.
Yeah.
So, seagulls.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
What is it?
I have to change the
Emilia
Earhart.
Really hard. Like name.
What if I don't know her?
It's just a woman who's traveling, trying to surround the world.
Very successful pilot.
Successful.
Isn't she the first
Technically,
like
she is.
female pilot?
Yeah, but she died.
The first one to travel across the Pacific.
No, the world.
The whole world.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
I feel like I need a board. This game need the board.
Here. I'm planning to do the board here.
And then you put the resources on here?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. I don't like this.
What?
I'm gonna change it to Great Wall.
No! I have to take Brazil.
No, you didn't.
If that's the case, then you take...
He give you
Okay,
the carnival.
Brazil Carnival.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a half an hour to do research, okay?
So we're on? We start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know how to...
Well, I think we should start in turns, like everyone say their idea where they're talking. Otherwise, we're going to be in silence for about...
For about ages?
5-10 minutes, yeah.
So right now I'm just Wikipedia who the hell is. I know who she is, but I don't know how can I design a game with it.
Movement points.
That's not me. It feels like we should change.
No, I'm good. I don't want them there. I prefer Seagull. Okay, so... First of all...
Where's Bermuda Triangle, Julian? Which
It's,
country does it belong to?
On the line of Florida. It's on the
Which
east
country
coast.
does it belong to?
Bermuda.
Bermuda is which one country as well?
Bermuda.
Country.
I'm gonna shut up now. No, Bermuda, it is belong to British.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You're wrong.
No, but it's obviously it's fine.
Julian is wrong. I'm gonna download a map just to draw on a map so it's easier.
Okay.
My game can be very sad.
Why?
I feel like she's end up gonna disappear when the resource run out. Then the Bermuda Triangle gonna suck the. It's just historically correct. All right. You didn't talk.
What should I talk about?
How about your thought process?
My thought process. So, because I don't like really dice rolling games, I think I try to use the dice rolling part as a worker placement part, so that I can upgrade my dices. Like I have a lot of different dices. Or Mahmoud's little dices here. That I can use the dices as the worker placement part and upgrading them. Yeah. And yeah.
You already have an idea.
Like I said,
I just download the map of Bermuda. And Mahmoud is drawing graphic design.
The other part was like bio.
Thought process.
Was she from the States?
Yes, I think so. Not really important.
It is important in my game.
Why? I'm your gamer.
So generally, when you hear a board game idea, in general, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Like the way that you're thinking about designing? Is it the mechanism?
It has to be theme.
Or... Yeah, theme.
I think sometimes I feel like if I'm talking, I have no energy to design. Okay, but I feel like sometimes when you talk about the theme, there's automatically like the mechanics just screaming like, "Hey, it fits." this
Yeah.
specific mechanics.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you? Okay.
Well, that's always the same for me. Like the first thing when it comes to an idea about a board game is like, how would this feel, or how would this be implemented into a game, as in the theme or the story that drives it.
Mm-hmm.
But you never.
Yeah, but for you, theme is more important than for me, I think.
Definitely, definitely. But did you ever come up with a mechanism that you wanted them to build a game around?
Oh, dice.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that's true.
I always wanted to do something with dice.
And
I'm still
just
like...
to say before, I'm sorry because my visualization will be crap.
It doesn't have to be the.
People knows that.
Yeah, but I try my best to explain my idea. I think that's the only thing I can really do in this case.
I need to focus. AKA someone else has to talk. So what is yellow? Yellow is money.
Well, for me, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it started by imagining, okay, seagulls. Then, so there has to be some sort of water body, or like the sea or the ocean. Then, since it's movement points or roller move, then there has to be some sort of track that they have to go around, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to have a track, then it starts to come to mind, okay, then there might be different zones, and every zone does something kind of like Tokaido. Like, the more there's a track that you keep going on, and then you have seagulls, they're either pooping on people on the beach,
What the?
or they go to the dock and then they're trying to eat from tourists because
Still food from tourists.
or go to the shipyard, or go to the flying ship, or go out to sea. And then every time you turn, you get to do like some common actions, some like transmissions as well, you know. In transmission,
Yeah.
actually transmission, instead of roll and move, you play the card,
Yeah.
which kind of forces
But
you
it's
to do a
also
different thing, but
it's
it can
also
be the same
move,
way.
right? It's not playing a card to move. It's
No.
always you have to move
play
next to the...
Yeah, but you play a certain card that tells you which robot to move, and each robot has a certain amount of steps.
Oh yeah,
So if
true.
you want to take a specific
played that
action,
in a
then
while.
yeah. Transmission is a
Tell me
gorgeous
things
game.
that I need to fly, other than money and gas, because that's all I got.
Like necessary things?
Yes.
Like the plane itself?
Yeah, but I don't need to build a plane. I mean, the plane already existing, so what do I need?
Supplies for the trip if you're crossing.
Yeah, resources. I have 5 different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought. Oh. Okay, I take a break.
What?
I completely forgot to use my computer.
I'm gonna try to use these HUDs, okay? Because they're cute.
Okay.
So, I don't know. What am I doing? Why are we stressing ourselves like this?
I have no idea.
Why?
Why?
Kind of look funny. No, this is my facial expression now. Oh, okay. Distracted. Gas. Tell me the things that I need to fly airplane.
And
Gravity.
in her you for example, you have to make a route that you want to
I'm
go.
sorry, does anyone know anything about the magnetic field around Bermuda?
I don't.
What?
I think that the plane like keep disappearing and crashing there because of the magnetic field. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, I have no idea. To be honest.
So
Mahmoud, why Karneval?
why whatever heart?
Erhard.
Why do we do this thing? Pressure.
Can I change, please?
Yeah, of course
No.
you can. I mean,
This
it
is
needs to
not
be
fun.
Okay, can I give you?
Yes. Give me something else.
That's not the idea of the.
You can change too.
Change.
If you're not having fun. Look, I can do a stacking game with the mushrooms.
So you have this.
I'm very neurotic today. Just
How
like
about,
every day.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
Sure. So I still have to use this.
Yes, that's kind of the whole point.
Okay, then I delete the map. Alice.
And
Ridiculous.
Are you gonna say that we cheated?
I think that every time we keep doing this, like the more that we do this, the more that we want it to become advanced, because every time we're trying to top ourselves from the last time.
You're still drawing like a triangle. Is that supposed to be a seagull?
I haven't come to the seagulls yet.
Is that a ship?
I haven't. Yes, leave me alone. Yes, it's a ship. Resemble a ship.
Okay, I think I have an idea. I need to okay, what can I get from here? Oops.
What is Bauhaus of English?
Bauhaus. You're talking about the style? Architecture?
Depot. What else?
Okay, 1 second. Just here.
Mm-hmm. I'm writing characters from Alice Wonderland. If someone is wondering. Very loud. Our window's open, so you're gonna see the background voice. That's including the fan, the traffic outside, and the helicopter. What are the other like characters from Wonderlands?
You don't have to make it about
Alice
the character.
Wonderland.
It's just the word or the idea of Wonderland. Wonderland.
I want them to have the tea party. Okay.
Alright.
This will be
We have to put a time cap on these things.
Do we? Must we?
Whatever. I lose myself in thought then. Such to imagine about the
okay.
neighborhood
Let's say like 3 more minutes.
Okay, not that's less. Okay, cool. 3 more minutes. Oh, now it's stressful.
Alexa, timer 3 minutes.
No.
Starting now.
Okay, and again, I am very sorry for my.
Are you saying 3 minutes because you're done with your idea?
No, I don't know. I could develop this for as long as I want.
See, you have something to develop?
Yeah.
Well, Echo, how's it going with your idea?
Not good at all. I just draw a table and chair so far. Still don't have any ideas.
me neither. Okay. What do seagulls do?
Poop.
Yes, other than poop. There's definitely going to be poop.
Did you see this video on TikTok? A seagull ate a squirrel.
Yeah.
Like swallowed it. Was that you? You sent it to me.
No.
Someone sent it to me.
It wasn't me.
How evil is that?
What did they do?
A seagull eat a squirrel alive, like without true. I mean, they can't true. They eat it like a python.
Like swallow the whole.
Yes, swallow the whole squirrel, and they can still fly afterwards. Sorry, work.
Okay, what do we have? We have some houses, factories. I don't even have a factory. Shipyard.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Like, if you put this thing here, I cannot move the screen or zoom in and zoom out because I have to fit here. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm.
You're done?
I am far from done.
Me neither.
My friend.
I don't know. What can I do with these? This is kind of like can I just use as a first player and draw a cat face on it?
He can do that.
First player token. I don't know. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing a little bit German influence in it.
German influence.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
You're designing Brazil Carnival.
Yeah.
Where's the German point in all of that?
But what is the German part of Carnival?
I need a dice.
Oh, that's it. We're done.
Wait, you're done.
I'm not done.
Not a hardware.
I don't even have.
I will bet
Alexa,
you can start.
Alexa, stop.
You can start explaining your
I
idea.
can start. Yeah, but you guys have to look too.
No.
Because it's just my fault. I have to do something like this.
Okay, we're gonna look.
Okay, should I put
We're
it?
doing this as well.
Okie dokie. I think I go
You
to.
have the floor.
What did you do?
No idea. No idea. I'm blank today.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if it's really good visible. I hold it like this. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to make a picture for yourself?
What do you
Okay.
mean? And then?
Okay, I can show it to you guys first.
Okay.
This is a great
We
drawing.
can look at the screen. It's fine.
Yes. So I can make it a little bigger if you can see it. So what is it? Because Mahmoud gave me the lovely topic Carnival, I separated the idea of Carnival in Brazil into 3 different parts.
Okay.
Because actually I think it starts when Carnival in Brazil ends, Carnival preparation starts. It's really like that. So
For the next year, you
for
mean?
the next year it starts immediately afterwards. So
Why am I rolling?
I
these
have
chips?
on the map I have 3 different parts. One is the preparation part, the construction part, and then the city part.
Okay.
So you have in the preparation part you have like depots, you have like tailors.
Can
and
you also show him show Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in those parts, you in the first part, you can start to collect the things like which material do you need you for trailer, which kind of different. So there will be cards for trailers, for items you can build your trailer with.
Okay.
In the dance school, you can recruit women for dancing, and the people who are on it. who make-
What's the purpose?
I will come to it later.
Okay.
And on the tailor, of course, you can put like this flower, like a little bit colorful
Like
looking cloth.
yeah.
cloth.
Okay. Decoration.
Yeah, all these different things. In the construct part, like you can send your the dancer people to make their skills better.
Okay.
It's like in the later part when they start the other stuff.
Is the camera off?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Um,
Hmm?
And in the end, you have the city part,
Okay.
And in the city part, obviously, then there's the order where the people
Where the starts
where the actual carnival parade is. So you have these different points on the map. Here,
Okay.
here. And everybody else has, and every player has one of this player cards. It's a gigantic, but it represents like the wagon, and you have upgrade slots for the wagon, and you have like the slots for the.
Wait,
for
what
the
have?
dances.
What do you need the wagon for?
They are on a wagon. They're driving through the city and dancing on them.
Like the what's it called?
Wagon.
Trailer. It's like a big trailer.
Yeah.
Parade.
They start preparing.
Parade
Something.
car.
It's called
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Okay.
So here you can build your wagon. Here you can get your dancers and the cloth for the dancers. Yeah. And at the bottom, because I had to make this
Dice
dice
rolling.
rolling game.
It's
so-
a dice placement game. That's not dice rolling.
But you have to roll the dice.
Because dice roll is up. I mean, yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's dice
It
placement
works.
because
Works.
No,
it works.
So
It works. It's all good.
Yeah. So you can in the whole game. I don't know now because obviously it's too short time. But let's say you have like a standard for every type you have like one base dice, and then you can have up to 6 dices in total additionally, which you can roll. And by rolling, you get the numbers for example, if I only if I don't get a lot of in the preparation part, maybe I cannot have the best wagon. Yeah. I just build a small wagon, which has
So
only.
the dice is resource or
No, that you roll them and they give you like points, and the points you can use in the city to buy like cloth and other stuff for the.
so they are
dancers.
resource points
Yes, they give you the resource points you can spend in the different parts of the
to
game.
get the different stuff. But then how do you score points? Like
That will come in the end. So if you spend more upgrade dice in the first part, yeah,
Mhm.
then you have a bigger wagon and maybe more dancers, but you cannot train them so much, yeah. And if you
Okay.
spend more time in these different places, yeah, then you're the last person in the parade itself. So you have a later number, so you get the first person who starts in the parade gets more victory points
Okay.
because of the better position. So you can try to make a small wagon with dancers and make, but they have better training and everything,
Yeah, okay.
and have a better position, or you may try to build something more
Jesus.
complicated.
it
So,
became a bit complicated.
so again,
But it's actually a really good use of the dice, I would say.
here's the wagon and upgrade slots for the dancers.
But
and
I
the
feel
cloth.
like you turned it. It actually works. I feel it works, but it turns morning into a Euro. Again, where's the theme? Where's the samba? Where is
Yeah,
the
that's on
Where's the
the,
Zamba?
right, that's on the cards.
The drawing, the art.
like when you hire the dancers?
Okay.
I
For
guess.
example, when I had the separation here in the map, yeah, of course, then here you have more like where it starts. You have more the drawings of the favelas and
Okay.
the background side. Here more the old the New York City part of Brazil, and here then like close to the Zuckerhut and the riverside. And what I forgot to say, here everywhere cards. You're going like from step to step through the city. So when player 1 is in the first part of the city,
Okay.
and somebody else has to come, otherwise he gets minuses. Because otherwise there will be, he goes further, then nobody else comes, then there is a hole, and then the people are disappointed. So you play against each other, but it has to be in a
Wait.
row.
Okay. So
So
they're
yeah.
disappointed at the second one who came
Yeah,
late.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So somebody gets, the other people who are not already inside get minus points.
Yeah.
So if
okay.
you have a smaller wagon, then you get more points. You understand the concept.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can go through, and in every part of the city you're going through, the people like different things.
In the art, in the whether it's the things that you buy to improve them
Exactly.
or
For example, they like
Okay.
more people. This is the Catholic city. They like if they have more cloth. At the riverside, they prefer to wear more bikini stuff.
okay.
And here that's the
Okay, there is the
This is
the
the-
festival.
There is the
Talking-
theme.
yeah, here's the tool hooters people. They prefer bigger guys, and these are represented with cards, so it's always random. Yeah.
Okay.
When you're going to the construction part or at the beginning, every time one place will be revealed that you can construct, you can get the resources to construct it later, to getting more points from the different places you're going through with your trailer. Yeah, that's Rio in de Janeiro.
Cool. Wow.
Carnival in Rio.
That's a lot of thought in this very few time.
In 5 minutes.
I feel very ashamed right now to say my idea.
I just look at I have chips on my screen. That's it.
Great, and of course, here's the worker placement part, because you only have a certain. This is for the one color is for this. This is at the riverside. This is the end. The favela part is with the mountain.
Are these your resources or your workers?
No, these are my workers that I get, and which tells me which.
So it's also what?
It blocks the quantity of dice I can use for the different parts.
Ah, that's interesting.
So I can only have a limited part, and they block the parts, so I cannot use bonus points for the bonus dice for the other one. And if I upgrade it, I have, for example, I only allow to use a dice 4, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 eye dice, yeah. And then I can upgrade it, but then I have less possibility for later.
This part is interesting. The rest I didn't hear.
Yeah, ignored like always. So I hope it was a little bit understandable.
That was a lot of
that was a
progress
lot of thought. Like,
for 5 minutes. What the heck?
what the heck?
So I
Indeed.
just have cylinders and chips on my screen. Do you want to go or should
No,
I?
no, no,
'Cause
please,
I don't-
please, by all means, go.
I'm not going to move my screen because I think it's holding the chip, so it doesn't really work that well if I move it.
Do you want to put it here?
So Mahmoud, I'm gonna shock you by telling you that
Do you want to put it maybe here?
there's nothing to show, literally. Okay.
Here's nothing.
There's nothing to show. So Alice Wonderland. What I'm thinking is I'm not really familiar with the whole movie. I watched it once, but what I wanted to do is when they have the tea party, and I want them to have different objective to brew their own cup of tea or like multiple cup of tea, so they can get a victory point or whatnot. Now come to think of it, I think the second mechanism I didn't use it. So basically these little tokens.
Just I want to say, and I had this bias part. So
Yeah.
at a certain part, the parade starts.
Yeah, that's
So
funny.
the time has to go, like you start in spring, summer till December. So
Dude, enough. Your game already has so much.
yeah, I just tried to explain. So
She's talking about a tea party.
yeah, sorry.
I'm talking about a tea party, and
Okay.
also Mahmoud, you will be interested to know this is a bidding game.
Oh, of course it is.
It's a bidding game together with a set collection, as well as what I actually need to design is just a sec. What is it again? I think it's called, there you go, resource queue. So basically what I wanted to do is you have these different tea flavors and leaves, and then each leaves it kind of like a back building. So basically all these tokens are starting from the back, and you randomly draw them out, and then each token has like a front and back side, so the color is different. And then the way you draw it out and then you put it in the queue, you will see what is coming up next. But generally you can only take from the left, from the right, so in the middle it will get either shifted outside or somehow, I don't know. That's how you basically take resources. And then these ones that I also have, because I have to use them, so I have like a bidding mechanism. Okay, so these are representing how much water you have. So the jar, like how big your jar is. The bigger the jar is, the more tea that you can brew, because, well, obviously. So you can brew different flavor, different more quantities. But the smaller ones, the temperature can be higher, can be more specific to temperature, to reacting. I don't know which camera I should look. More reactive to the temperature. And the smallest one is actually cold water. So it only can brew like a berry sort of tea. It's a very weird thing. So at your turn, you just need to put on one of these cylinders and bid, okay, I wanted to take the first one, which if you take your tokens here, you can also take the next one because you put your bidden tokens there. But if you don't, you generally just take the first one, so you get less resources. And eventually, everybody have their objective how they wanted to take tea or brew teas. Teas?
Teas?
Tea being plural?
Tea.
Teas?
Tea.
Tea. So eventually, if you have the correct collection of tea that is required from your objective cards, you get the victory point. But if you have any tea leaf that is left, these are eventually can convert it into victory point, and somehow you can spend them to require or refresh your tea collection with the tea that you don't need. So that's not a game, I know, because I have 0 ideas.
Good. No, it actually is.
But I think this is
why
funny.
it's not a game.
This is I mean, this is I haven't done 1,000 times, but this one I feel like you can bid by the like different quantity. Like if everybody has, you're not listening. If everybody have like for example, this is a 50 milliliter.
Okay.
I have 15 milliliter water. You have 50 milliliter water, and everybody has 50 milliliter water. And how do you bid on the tea? It can be I mean,
this actually looks cool.
yeah, and these are also like this can be smaller water jars, and this one is like the cold water. You need to bid specifically to the cold water tea.
So the discs, what ingredients do they?
Yeah, it's just different tea flavor, like jasmine or.
I actually think the premise of this game is really nice. Like if it's the dinner party in Alice in Wonderland, then it's about the tea. It's a tea party, like they had this. So theme-wise, it's spot on. The resources, it's kind of straightforward, and it is the best way to use these. Like if you're brewing your own tea or if you're making your own thing. The bidding thing, can you tell me again?
I don't know how it works. Don't ask me details. Okay.
No, but I like this idea. I actually like
I was
the idea.
thinking maybe it's even better like to maybe you can no, then there will be discs. Like how many discs you stack together. You represent each disc, maybe it's like 10 milliliter, then you're bidding like I wanted to invest 100 milliliter of water to brew a jasmine tea. Okay. And then you can with the higher water you have, the more of the same tea leaves you get.
And what is the aim?
The aim is, I mean, everybody has the card, the objective of which tea they wanted to brew. It can be a mixture of like jasmine mixed with berries.
I mean,
So,
anything
can I
weird,
just
like
ask something?
cinnamon.
Can I just ask something after? So where's the flavor of Alice in Wonderland?
It's the tea party.
But it could be.
No. What I mean is, okay, so you're sitting here, right? Everybody, I just write the characters. So you have the cat, you have the Mad Hatter, you have Alice, and then you have the rabbit. And then everybody can have a little bit different variety of ability. For example, the rabbit can make the time go faster, which means for him, maybe instead of waiting 2 turns to get the tea, he can make the roll go faster. So he can go like this. So he can get the blue one or whatever. And then who else? Mad Hatter. Like maybe Mad Hatter doesn't follow in the specific bidding rules because he's crazy. I don't know. Like,
Okay, but
that's where the thing can go in. But the bidding thing, I need to think about it because I have no idea. Never.
But it's not no idea.
It's no idea what is happening here.
My idea.
Okay, so now Mahmoud, go ahead.
Oh, this is
your seagull.
This is so I have no idea how to do this. Honestly, this is like BS
Boop, boop,
as its finest. Okay.
Where's your seagull? You didn't draw a
Here.
seagull. Oh, here.
These are the seagulls. Here.
Head is so shiny.
This is why this is not working anymore. We can try to. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Oh, welcome back. Hi. There.
The
Okay.
seagulls.
So
They're
the
seagulls in a
close-up,
cube
actually,
shape.
you need to show the close up. Yeah. Okay. So as we all cherish and know that what seagulls do is that they eat and poop, eat and poop, eat and poop. So it has to be a coastal thingy.
Occasionally, maybe like they go catch fish,
Or
like work out a bit.
That's the idea of the game, is that for them, I believe that's the message of life, is to eat and poop. But then to catch fish,
Oh,
that's
how
eat.
beautiful!
So in this lovely, where they want it to be. can
What?
have it in.
What do you mean to be?
No, this city. This.
I wanted to be where the 6 is.
Monaco.
So this is a coastal city, Monaco. For some reason, they have a bay, and anyway, the map is, as you can see, it's circular and it's divided into zones. I can show like this, yeah. And you have some parts are in the water and some parts are on land. You play the game as
Seagulls.
seagulls. You have some
Also
seagulls.
this camera.
Oh, here. That's okay. That's good. So you're not gonna start with all of these seagulls, but at the beginning of each round, you're going to roll these dice randomly to determine the value, the strength of each of these zones. This is very generic, but for example, these are the docks where you have a lot of sailboats, a lot of ships coming in. You have the beach where people are sitting and just waiting for something to drop from the heavens on them. Or you have the residential area where they sometimes have garbage or barbecues in the backyard. You have the park part, you have the industry, and then you have the container ships, and finally just the sea, the open sea. So what you do on your turn is that you have a certain amount of seagulls, and you go in turns starting by one seagull. So I have roll a move and movement points.
Oh, where's the movement point?
So you roll the seagull. You always start from somewhere. I don't have to. Well, of course, we can't forget the poop.
Those
tokens.
are poop?
These are poop tokens, yes.
Oh no.
Because the whole idea of the game is how to.
Poop points.
No, it's more like an area majority kind of thing. Who has the most poop in most areas? So what you do is that you move around with your seagull with after you roll.
Yeah.
And then you can do one of two things in each area. You can either feed or you can poop.
What the hell?
If you want to feed, then you usually it's if you have to be lower than the area. Feeding. Yes, you have to be lower than the number of the area. So a 5 and a 6 cannot feed here.
Okay. Yeah.
And you always feed as many times as the difference between you and that dice and that area.
So 2 times.
So in this case, you're gonna get feeding. Imagine that you're breeding and then you get 2 more seagulls.
So breeding actually.
If it's the other way around, if you want to, if you're higher than the area that you're in, then you can instead poop, and you always poop the difference between you and the strength of that vet. So whenever you poop,
where's the poop?
so you're gonna leave. It should be in your color or something, and then you leave that difference. So you poop 3 times over these people. And
Please don't tell me poop. It is the way you represent your majority points.
Yes.
No.
Because everywhere you do something, like some areas when you eat they give you extra things, or some areas when you poop you get extra bonus points. For example, if you poop on people in this area,
You poop the golden poop.
yeah, you poop the golden poop, exactly. And then at the end of the game, whoever has the most
It's
influence
funny though.
is the I designed the dice game. Yeah. No.
But the movement part, it is from where?
So the movement thing, that's what I don't know if you have a token and then when you represent the seagull that you roll this dice and that's the amount of
That you
range. But every time you move, you have to lower it 1 pip so that you can lose the seagull without doing anything if you want to reach the next space or the space
So like
after.
the way that moves are kind of like Red Cathedral, like you move the
Yeah,
movement
exactly.
by the pips. Okay. This is funny. Like with the poop thing, and also I think it works good. Like either if your dice is bigger than the points of the area, it has 1 action. When it's lower than the other action.
My problem
Our
is
game
that
is
it's very,
easy.
very unthematic.
Poop?
You see, I'm trying to no that what does this dice represent in this area right now? Maybe that's why I wanted every zone
Which
to be
people?
something different. Maybe one is the amount of people, or the amount of fish, or the amount
And that's
of,
what you mean, because you think these dice doesn't mean anything.
Maybe you
Yeah.
can make 2 dice.
like
one for
the
the
blue
sauce.
one for that's why I have
One-
two.
one- no,
One
no.
is blue and one is
No,
white.
one more. One is a sauce you can eat. The other one, the people you can poop.
It can be like that, like the things that you can eat.
Uh-huh.
Also, like I said, here you can eat garbage, so it counts as 1 less or 1 more. If you're eating people food, it's different than if you eat fish from the sea. Good poop. So, yeah.
Can give you additional
Yeah. Okay.
W.
So there you go.
That was the first round. I think Julian did the better job.
Yeah. I actually like Julian's thing. I actually like also the visual. Like I can visualize the look of this game But as an idea, I like Julian's idea.
Yeah.
1-0.
For the
Proud.
wagon.
That we're not
We're
competing.
not score.
No, yes, we do.
We're not
1
competing.
point in Julian's work. Okay.
That's
Now take away these dice.
So,
take away these boxes. I don't know. I was about to like use the blue one to represent like sugar cube,
What?
but I don't have right tokens here.
I think that was not going.
Yeah, no, the black is not in the red.
Okay. You also take this away. Do you want to add
Oh, there's more. Okay, so
Should we do the second round?
or let's do it for the next time, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.
So every time we can maybe one session like this, or maybe one bigger with a bigger, shorter with more time limits. And
But
What?
shorter than this?
No, I
Yeah.
think also maybe next time that we do all three of us do the same thing. Like
Yeah,
we
maybe.
build up on an idea.
everybody has to take yeah.
Oh, everybody has to do what?
But then we see who works it together the best. And that's the one who scored. Like we
We're
do the
three
same
people.
thing. Yeah, no.
It's not like a teamwork.
No, I know. You
As
know
you
when
can
co-op
see-
games, when they say, okay, it's co-op, you all win, but someone won more than the others.
Who are you playing with? You shouldn't play with these people.
No, it's in the game. Some games do that.
Anyway, as you can see, like we're still trying to figure out how long we stream every time, because in the past we really I'm looking at there. I should look at here. We have been streaming quite long, which is in the end we know that people doesn't have that long of a attention span nowadays. So maybe it is better. I mean, I don't. Well, it's a scientific fact. Okay, so so maybe we need to find like the perfect time frame for us to stream so that none of us wasting our time. Although it was great fun. I think half an hour for one concept is fine. I think next time if we do the suggestions that Mahmoud said, we can all three work together as one concept. So I think it will be more developed
On one game,
on one game.
Yeah.
or everybody has the same topic.
No, on one game.
On one game.
Oh,
Julian doesn't.
doesn't
Julian
like it.
doesn't like it. Yeah. Anyway, so anything else you guys want to update? Anything else you wanted to say
I think for today that's it.
for today? That's
Yeah.
it.
We're good.
Yeah. All right. So that was it. I think just wanted to thank you guys from YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all these streams. Thank you guys again, and I'll
Thank
see
you
you guys.
so much
Yeah, we'll
for
see you
watching.
guys.
And
We decided to do it
wait,
every month,
wait,
one
wait.
time.
There are some people who also watch the designing session we had before. Maybe just tell us what is better, this or the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the other
please.
one is longer.
No,
because-
shorter.
No, the other one we did 2 concepts. Before that, we have some other content also we streamed.
Yeah, we're
But this
10
time-
minutes or
As a
something.
matter of fact, if you have any suggestions,
Yes,
feedback,
any
ideas,
recommendations, what
We
we
would
can
love to
do,
hear
we
it.
can talk about it. We can also do Q&A, just generic questions answering. We can also do that. Other than that, I think we're done.
Okay.
So thank you for
I'll-
everyone who tuned in, and see you in the next one.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know where to